The ruling is being called a blow to the fight against climate change. The High Court limiting the EPA's authority to set climate standards for power plants.
The justices said Congress, not the EPA, has the power to do this. KPRC 2's Andy Sirota live outside a coal power plant in Fort Bend County with that story. Andy.
Keith, Daniela, W.A. Parish, just outside of Richmond, is one of the largest coal plants in the country and a longtime workhorse for the Texas power grid. Today's Supreme Court ruling limits the ways in which the EPA can regulate emissions that come from coal plants like this. The Environmental Protection Agency can still make rules and regulations to address climate change. In today's ruling, you have the Supreme Court telling the EPA they have to do things differently, meaning the agency can no longer tackle greenhouse gas emissions from coal-fired power plants the way it used to.
On the electricity side and the practical effects, it doesn't mean too much for Texas because Texas has already seen a huge growth in renewable energy and natural gas.
Which are cheaper, says U of H professor Victor Flatt, an expert on the environment, energy, and natural resources. Climate control advocates advocating to reduce the public health impacts from air pollution say while there may be a transition to cleaner energy, the coal-fired plants that are still here are still a problem.
We know that carbon emissions are responsible for a quarter of all of the heat trapping gases that contribute to climate change. We need action immediately, and this ruling will slow that process down.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott applauding the Supreme Court's decision in a statement posted to social media, in part calling it a big win for Americans who worry about skyrocketing energy costs due to expensive federal regulations that threaten our energy industry. All coal-fired power plants have to have permits to operate. Climate control advocates say they will continue to respond to those permit applications and bring up any concerns to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, as well as look to the state and federal level for strong legislation. We are live in Fort Bend County tonight. Andy Sirota, KPRC 2 News.